we're back after our small technical hiccup,
Minute.
which wasn't picking up any sound. So, as another introduction, because none of you heard the first one, I'm Mod Crow. I'm part of the community team. With me here today is Mod Barassa.
Hey guys.
He's one of our developers for the game, and today we're going to be showing you Sparkscape. Sparkscape is, if you've not seen our news post lately, Sparkscape is one of our newest revealed Autobots. He's a character with a flamethrower and a healing gun and a minigun, because everyone needs one of those.
Rocket launchers.
Rocket launchers.
See, and this is why they bring me in.
Oh, good. Apparently the sound works. Yay! Technical joy.
All right, now that everything's working, let's
So,
bring
Mod
this
Barassa here is what?
Louder.
Louder.
louder. Okay.
Is that better?
I don't know.
People are saying louder. I've clicked the thing to make it louder. Let's hope I haven't deafened you. If I have, never mind. So, let's get you onto the game.
Onto the game. This is the important
here's
bit.
Sparkscape.
Okay, so we kind of previewed the hangar and everything last time. That's the boring bit. We're gonna get us in the game. My crew is waiting for me, and we are going to go ahead and just queue us up for a match. Sparkscape is quite an interesting bot, as he is a hybrid. He can take his time dealing out some damage, or he can sit back and heal. He has some great utility with his equipment that I will get into as we use it, along with his S-Techs that can provide a decent amount of damage or disable enemies' equipment, which is really, really useful, especially for taking down flatline. If you remember last week, using the Dimension Splitter, it was really good to get out of trouble, but Sparkscape can turn that off. So it looks like we are going to be playing a King of the Hill game on Angelos District. So Sparkscape on King of the Hill or Meteor Storm is interesting, as he's not the greatest at holding a point, but he can definitely, I'm going to be playing much more of a supporting role here. I'm not going to be looking for kills, trying to keep my teammates up and let them do their job on capturing points. So we're loading in here to Angelos District. Wait for the rest of my team to load in. So you guys can see I have rocket launchers, the ever deadly flamethrower, and my healing vapor gun. Now, the rocket launchers, as you can probably guess, are great from long range. They're going to be my primary poke, as I'm not going to want to get into melee range with anybody, because I'm pretty squishy. So once I get people down, removing all of their shields, like, how do we beat us today? Fine. So we're going to hang up here and we're going to poke. Looks like they got a flat line. Okay, Dust Storm coming in, so we're going to turn off Dust Storm's equipment. Keep working on Dust Storm, because that's their main damage to it. Looks like Benny's in there. He's fine, so we're not going to worry about moving into heal. Let's see who we're targeting. Oh, it looks like I got a pocket healer behind me. So we'll get Benny, we'll get him some heals, because he's going to give us some shield. And now, the first bit of my equipment is R5 here, is every time I heal, I'm going to get healed as well. So this is great in combination with Showdown, because he can always take off his shields to give me shields. And now that you can see right here, Lo has no shield, so we're going to use the flamethrower a little bit to get some dodge on. I have to back up just for a second.
So, what's the flamethrower special?
The flamethrower special will drop down a field of napalm, but right now we're not going to worry about that. It's really make sure we keep our team up. So, yeah, he's going to heal me. That's good. So we're going to kind of play a little, we're going to play a little healing game here. I'm going to use my 5 again to heal her. She's going to heal me, and it's going to double heal me. And now we're going to double team him. he is kind of messed up. If he loses his shield before he can activate his equipment, which I've blocked it, so we're going to get a flamethrower down. No. We're going to always, if you ever see Mismatch there, start to charge up his gun, that's his blow fuse, you definitely want to get away from it. Now, with my 4 equipment, my flamethrower is going to become way more deadly, and we're just going to burn him down. So it looks like Murdoch's in trouble. In this time, my team's been doing a good job of capturing 2 other points, as again, this is King of the Hill. I did get a little hungry for kills there. Again, the power of Sparkscape is while I'm healing, I'm also healing myself. Incumbently good at defending. And can't let him go down. As our main tank right now, he's playing Showdown. He's doing a great job. He absorbs a ton of damage. In combination with that, he's able to give me shields. So even when I get into trouble, he's constantly, he drops my shield. I'm going to switch for a second. That's good right there. I mean, they saw that I was low and they had a good spark damaging weapon, so they went straight for me. With my 5 on cooldown, I didn't really have a way to repair myself. So with Sparkscape, you have to be really careful. You know, King of the Hill, you have to sort of stay in an area. We can one-on-one.
Guard the perimeter.
1v1 him, 1v1 him.
He doesn't want any of this. So,
Away.
yeah, I don't want any of that. I do not want none of that. Oh, Benny's in there though. Now I want all of it. Bring in the flamethrower. So his vehicle weapon is also a flamethrower. Man loves his flamethrowers when Benny needs help. So here's the real power, is when you use 4 and 5 in combination. So now my healing is also stronger, and you'll watch my health bar just fly right up. And Benny's not going anywhere. Oh, Blue's low. She's dead. We're not even going to worry about that. The dot on her is done. I gotta bail out though, because they are doing a good job of focusing me anytime I come in. With a Sparkscape, if he decides to get brave and he jumps into your team, so from range he can disable some equipment. So that flat line is not going to be able to use the dimension splitter just yet.
Down the perimeter.
Yeah, with the flames on it, he's going to go down.
No, it's fair playing wonderful ability turned on.
Yep. There. Make sure that now that he's low, it's off. No way he had any chance. To give him credit, he was playing a little risky, but that's as a flatline, you really want to again turn off the equipment so Duststorm can't turn on reverse. So that's made her wait. Now I'm gonna chase her down. He's gonna try to kill Vic. Juke me a little bit. That's fine. They're all really low.
Down the perimeter.
Yeah, Benny's doing some work right now. Yeah, with a flatline, you want to wait for as long as possible to use that equipment, because I mean it is your get out of jail free card, and if you use it early, everyone's going to pile on top of you after you've used it. So it's kind of like a game of chicken of when you want to use it. The only problem is so the other beauty of his rocket launcher S-Tech is that it's AOE. So you'll notice when I launch the rocket and it hits, there's those like 3 sparkling orbs around whoever I hit. If they get too close to their teammate, it turns their equipment off too. Yes, exactly. So, is this the thing I want? This is bad. Oh, it's a 4-on-1. There you go. Now Duststorm does a great job. Yeah, I'm gonna. We're gonna. Yes, that was Conduit's immobilized. It's this S-Tech on it. Are they going to chase me? Oh, see, Carson's silly. We're just going to pop out there and we're going to burn him down. He's on fire. So what we're going to do is, Duststorm's there. Oh, he's going to have to see it. I gotta go. Oh, I got my healer. But I don't like this. We're going to wait, and hopefully they start to damage her. because if they do, I can use my 5 again to get some healing. Looks like they've been smart and they didn't chase me for the kills, and they're trying to contest this point here. But close dead. Done.
Harmless in the two you would get their death there. Oh, but no.
No, I knew they were dead. She was dead because Murdoch's playing Overclock. See, he used it way early there. This time we scared him because last time he didn't get it off. So using it way early, now that it's down, we're just going to pile on the damage and press R4 to set our flamethrower to insta-kill. And down he goes. And now we're going to use our 5 to heal ourselves up along with getting heals from Vic. And everything's good. And we are about to take point A. So what I was saying is, I knew she was dead there. It's kind of assessing the situation with Overclock. As you saw, he was starting to flash and he had that ring around him. After 2 seconds, he explodes, dealing massive amounts of spark damage. And since Blow is just on Spark, I knew she was going to pretty much eat it, so I wasn't too worried. Now right here, it's a conduit by himself. Not good for him, as his equipment, so we can use that for set him on fire. Don't
run.
Don't run. Oh, and that's a transformation action kill. That's kind of the hotness around the office right now, is we try to end, like, if you can end a game with a transformation action kill, you've won the day. That's the new, again, doesn't matter that Duststorm is right there. She's lost her shields. Something you have to be very, very careful about is your shields. Let's actually drop the napalm down. We drop a little field of napalm, so anyone that stands in that is just going to take a ton of damage. And again, no shields. Pingu's gonna go down. Oh, see, he popped his immune really late that time, which is great. The only problem is just staying in the fight, trying to help his team. But so the shield or his dimension splitter is really good because it gives shields. So I should be staying at the point, but my team's got it. He's got no shields. We're gonna set him on fire. He's done. As soon as see now, right there, he's redirecting some of that damage to me, which kind of hurts, but I have shield still, whereas he doesn't, so I'm taking less damage. Now he's got some missed chance up, but now we got him. The flamethrower also applies a dot that constantly ticks, and the more hits you get with the flamethrower, the more it refreshes that dot. So with a Sparkscape, if you do get low and he catches you, don't run, because you are pretty much already dead. Take him with you. Like, blow everything you have and take him with you, because you're not going to get away, barring like rare cases of if you have a healer nearby or if you have someone that can give you shields. Because I think my team's behind me. Oh, they're not. That was a mistake. Oh, no, they're gonna eat me alive here. They
always stick with their team.
Yeah, no, definitely. I figured my team was. Oh, come on. No. They were off doing what they were supposed to do and capturing points. So I was playing the distraction right there and trying to 4v1 with a squishy bot, which isn't a good idea. I'm going to be, after this game, we'll be switching over and I'll be playing against Sparkscape, so we can kind of, I think we've demonstrated a lot of his utility and strengths, but he does have plenty of weaknesses. Sparkscape is one of the easier bots to play. If you can, it's basically if you can, oh, that was good, knock that. See, knock me out of range. If you can manage knowing when to heal and when to damage, you'll be fine with him. His strength, like, the difference between a good Sparkscape and a bad Sparkscape will be one that either just heals or just does damage. Because he is made for both, and his subsystem, you'll notice that right now I have 20 stacks. If you look above my shield bar, I have a number 20. That's because I've been dealing damage, and since I've been dealing so much damage, my healing is now increased. So I then also get, I will also get, you'll see the stacks start counting up the other way, because now that I'm healing, I'll start getting stacks that will increase my damage. So if you can play him both ways, you will get a damage. Oh, get out of here. Oh, 4 health. Dust Storm's right behind me. She's so upset. Let's see if we can get the jump to the wall. Juked her. And we need to get out of here. So we need to go find somebody to heal so we can get some health back too. Hopefully Murdoch needs healing. He does, but I don't have my equipment up yet. So we're gonna wait right here. The problem is he's gonna repair his shields back. We're gonna go ahead and use it and try to get a little bit of healing back. I'm desperate for it.
Await further instruction.
What was I saying there? I got attacked and panicked. It looks like the game's about to. Oh, Benny. Kept him alive all day. Now I let him die. He's gonna be upset. I was like, no, we don't get hungry for it. Set him on fire. And this is the terrifying thing about Sparkscape as well. Is he can just decide he wants you to die and just come in with that flamethrower and
win.
so that's Sparkscape in kind of a nutshell. That really showed off more of his utility, as he's he can keep people alive. He causes a lot of chaos and distractions because it's really frustrating if you go to hit your number 4 or 5 equipment and you've hit it, but you didn't like the rocket hit you before, so you've pressed the button. You're like, why didn't this happen? And now, you got to remember your cooldown's not up. You'll see if we do get our equipment blocked. Oh, I wasn't. Benny taking it from me.
All that destruction, and Benny still steals the lead.
He does a lot of self-healing, so you get plenty of points for healing. That's also why my score is so high. And so for saying as much utility, again, if you saw how I like to play Flatline, who is also a healer, I still like my killing. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get everybody logged out, switch it all up. We're gonna take Decepticon side, which is the my faction, and we're gonna show how to shut down Sparkscape.
Okay.
Because he's powerful, but
that's the information that I need.
Yes.
Because Sparkscape kills me a lot when I'm playing in the beta.
He kills a lot of people.
Yeah.
He's one of the highest kills for Autobots. Him and Overclock. They battle back and forth for who gets the most kills. For Decepticons, Flatline's really up there right now. The man does a lot of damage.
He's my favorite warrior.
Just so you know, he has been nerfed. He has been toned down a little bit. So a little preview into upcoming patches. He's had his healing and damage scaled back a little bit since he was a little too good in both. We decided to make him a little easier. He's still amazing and my favorite bot to play, but we're getting to watch a lot of other people play him. A lot of people playing him really well, maybe playing him a little too well.
Don't know what you mean. Right, well, as we log in to our Decepticon sides, I'm going to put on the video so you can all see Sparkscape in action. Enjoy. We're back. Hello.
How are we doing?
So we are now going to show you how to take down Sparkscape using the Decepticon side.
Yes.
So let's flip over to our lovely game cam.
All right, so...
Oh, 1 second. Just put it in full screen.
All right, there it is. I had to switch over. Good call.
And there we go. Back in.
So, my personal choice to take down a Sparkscape is a Dust Storm. brings a lot of damage, and with her Dynapelter stun, does a great job turning that flamethrower off, so you can kind of get in, get out. But it's not going to be just me that is helping stop Sparkscape. I'm pretty sure Benny's also going to be playing a Shell Shock.
Okay.
The big weakness that Sparkscape has is that the majority of his damage comes from that flamethrower, which is physical, meaning that it deals damage to Spark. So if I can get away, that I get my shields back instantly, flamethrower starts doing, it goes from doing like 30 to 40 damage to 9. At that point, it kind of tickles. And the equipment that, I think it's the 6 on Shell Shock, will, every time he fires his minigun, he'll start generating shields for everyone's around him. So it's a really good way to get those shields off. Another good way is, again, Flatline, as when he goes and uses his Dimension Splitter, which is his number 5 equipment, he will, which, look at that, Murdoch taking a Flatline, because he knows if he gets set on fire, he wants a quick way to be able to get out of it, get some shields up, cause some healing for the team, and hopefully by that time, Sparkscape is low enough that I can come in and clean him up.
Sweet.
So this game, for most part, I'm going to be looking to kind of jump in when he's low, assassinate him, and get out. And then once he's down, you know, help out with the team fights. But my main objective here is going to be to take him out of the fight, because he's such a good utility warrior in terms of like healing and damage that you really want to focus him. Just because, as you saw with his number 5 equipment in combination with his 4, which increases his healing, he becomes really tanky. And it looks like we are just waiting for Benny to load in.
Honestly.
And Mod Benny entered the base.
Yay. I don't have to get my phone out.
Wait for him to load. So it'll be good to, oh, looks like Murdoch actually decided to change over to Drive-By, as he's no longer afraid and he wants to help damage him down. Which, again, a Drive-By is a really good choice as well. Again, heavy damage that you can fire from long range really hurts Sparkscape, and with Drive-By having the shield rockets in combination with his Spark laser rifle, which has incredible long range, he can constantly harass that Sparkscape to kind of get him scared. And if you get him out of the fight, then you can, then I definitely, if I see him separate, we're going to go chase him down. I'm going to assassinate him as soon as he gets alone. Just waiting on Benny here. Says he entered the base.
He's there. He's just not joining us yet.
Oh, there we go. He's trying again. What we got this time, do you want to see if anyone has any questions about Sparkscape from what we had from an Autobot perspective, or just...
Let's have a look. Questions on Twitch. No questions at the moment. If you've got a question, post it up there, and we will ask. Oh, Benny has joined, but
Benny
you can still
has
ask
joined.
a question. I will try and answer it during the fight.
And I'm going to go ahead and queue us up. And let's see if we can get a team deathmatch game, hopefully this time. Nope, looks like we're going back to Meteor Storm. So right now in the beta, we are auto-queuing players to help, you know, we've improved the matchmaking, get people in games a lot quicker. One of the ways we decided to do that was you get no choice. So we're just firing games off, and it picks between either our elimination or Meteor Storm game mode.
It's to help us test PvP. So
Yeah.
It's a, you know, the full game will allow you to choose which matches and stuff you want to go into, but for the moment we just want to get some fights going so we can get the data and see what people think. And we have one question, which is from Yokesoft, asking if there are beta keys being given out. At the moment we are in closed beta, so all beta invites are invite only, basically. So the only way the best way to do that is to register, www.transformersuniverse.com. Validate your email, and then make sure you complete the Spec Collect survey. If you do that and you meet the requirements we need for the beta session, there's every chance you could get a beta invite. Yes, let's go back to watching Sparkscape get obliterated by the awesome Decepticons.
Yes, so we're gonna go ahead, and again, it is on power plant. Oh, sorry, Angelos District.
Strike incoming. Meteor in your vicinity.
Yuan's Primo, you do not have to download Transformers Universe. We are browser based, so you literally just have to log into the website, and if you play, there will be a play button for you. That's straightforward. All you need to download is the Unity web player.
So Benny's in there. See, notice how Benny's health is going way down because he doesn't have me healing. So we're gonna catapult off.
As Benny died already. Bye, Benny.
So there's the Sparkscape. I've actually done a terrible job dealing with him. But that's fine, because I'm actually going to kill his entire team. And if he has no... See, now that he's starting to heal, look, he's already panicked because he knows he needs to get out of here. Or he's going to try to kill my healer, which we're going to stun him up. And then we're going to knock him down here. Yeah, my healer needs to go down. I did a bad job focusing him. But I think we're coming out ahead on this fight. So oh, and he is. Oh, all my own advice. I'm gonna go. Oh, cool! I got a heal. No, but as you see there, I got a bit of extra damage in on him.
Yeah.
So if I would have ran away, which instinctively I did admittedly start to run, which I shouldn't have done, because I could have got a few extra shots off. But I turned around and got some extra damage in on him before I did go down. It looked like I had gotten a heal, I think, from Vic threw a heal on me, so that helped keep me alive a little bit longer. Man, there's a serious fight going on for. So we're gonna do a better job of looking for Sparkscape this time.
Megatoms123. Yes, the game is free to play.
Sparkscape not there. He's all sorts of by himself. So that's a monsoon kind of 4v1. Not gonna happen. And now it looks like they've taken B, so we're finally gonna get control of A. And we've got 2 now, so they have to kind of make their move.
Nice job, everybody.
Look for. Okay, they've got the showdown now, so they're gonna try to do what we did. Oh no, it's a front line, which is even worse. Now his, as you saw, his front line does a really good job against Duststorm, as the majority of my damage is, well, all of my damage is range. And we're gonna go assassinate him now. So we're gonna stay out of the explosion range, and now that that's popped, we're gonna go ahead and go right in on him. And you'll notice that I just healed up for a huge amount right there. My subsystem is that when I get a killing blow, I get some health back, which makes Duststorm an amazing assassin if I can go ahead and jump in and pick off a few targets. So if you're low with Duststorm, definitely run away, but always be looking to kind of jump back into the fight. And I don't normally advise kill stealing, but if you can kill steal and get your health and get you right back into the fight, that is well worth it. Yeah. You're gonna actually remember to focus. Where'd he go? He was around here, he's on Benny. So we're gonna try to stun him up. Okay, that's stun. He's done. Get healed. And now, her blue definitely does not. She does not want this fight at all. So they're gonna try to focus me here, which that explosion's gonna kill me. I'm done. Yeah, that right there was one of those. You know you're done. Keep shooting. Just keep shooting. It's fine. And yeah, our team's working really well. We need points right now. So I think we're kind of all low blood hungry right now. They're going to take all 3, so I'm going to go to C. I'm going to try to do this myself. So again, that Duststorm combo of using 3 and then the 6 equipment to knock them down, and then using the S-Tech on your 1 deals a ton of damage. I almost got greedy and wanted kills right there, but we need to take some points as they are now about to pull ahead on us. So I want to point out that everything is a little rougher now that I'm not healing Benny. It's always good to kind of try to.
Troops over here.
We're gonna try to put the ball down on him. Oh.
Ring the perimeter.
Benny's hungry for it too. He should be staying there and tanking that.
Ring the perimeter.
Oh, and there he goes.
The point is secured. Well done.
Yeah, it's always kind of good to have, and that's another reason that Sparkscape's so good. Is because of the utility of having someone that can deal out that damage and having a second healer. Wow, that's a DPS right there. I wasn't. Oh, and Catapult was out there? I wasn't living. They were upset with me.
Catapult always seems to be quite a powerful one as well.
She is. As we showed last week, she's a great counter to Duststorm. If you're paying, if you have the time to kind of pay attention and look for Duststorm, I make sure not to stand out in the open that long, because with 2 shots you can die with her piercing rounds and critical increase.
Good thing she's squishing and blows up though.
Yeah, no, that's one stun. It's a really weird fight because if she gets you long range, you're pretty much dead. But if you can get the knockdown, we're gonna
Secure the perimeter.
Sparkscape. I'm gonna stun him, and we're gonna burst him. Right there. Oh, that's quick. So right there, he did a really good job. Brandon, we jumped on him of using his 6 equipment, which will.
Establish a perimeter.
That's fine. We got the Sparkscape though. We should win that fight. His number 6, his Energon Purifier, will remove every time it kind of pops up. It removes a debuff from somebody, including stuns. So he was quick enough to get that down before I stunned him because he knew that's why I was there. So I stunned him, and instead of my stun lasting 3 seconds, it lasted like maybe half a second. And he instantly got back to getting his damage out. Again, he did go down because everyone kind of piled on top of him. We're going to slow this down and try to look for, it looks like they're going to go to B. Benny's by himself, so we're going to go support Benny now. I almost, again, got a little blood hungry, wanted to go running into, and look at that. It's Sparkscape again. Knock him down. I jumped into B there. It was a silly idea.
You did full fly, which is what this is all about.
It is all about, but that's also a good way to get yourself killed. It maybe wasn't worth it there. I saw that when I missed the knockdown on Sparkscape, and my S-Tech for my blaster rifle was going to miss. So I was planning on killing him before I even got in there, and I was going to try to clean somebody else up, and I kind of committed a little too quickly. So I've been playing tankier bots all day, so
Ring the perimeter.
Stun him. Hold live. Doesn't go anywhere. He's done. Should we get the knockdown? Hondo's gonna start healing. Where he's gonna. He is upset though. That's okay. We're gonna wait till his immunity runs out, and there you go. Stunned him. Now.
Establish a perimeter.
Hondo needs to get out of here.
The point is impregnable.
Die.
Nice work.
Get another knockdown though. Electronova. Killed him so hard he disappeared. Vic needs. Yeah. I'm not even worry about yield. So we're gonna go try to. No, nobody's here. They're chasing somebody around. They've gone blood hungry now. We were. Oh, hey, look, somebody's here. It's a healer though. Oh, we redirected a bit of that though. That was very good. So he used his 6 equipment, so we're just gonna chill out for a second. And now that that's gone, we're gonna go. Yeah, and he saved his movement. Good. Yeah, that was fine. So what he did right there was using his 6 equipment. It redirects 50% of the damage that he. It redirects 50% of the damage that he takes back to me. So I knocked him down and dropped the Electronova on him. So he instantly hit the 6, so I was going to eat 50% of that damage. I then have to make a choice if I want to keep attacking him or not. So I kind of waited until he dropped his redirect. Once that redirect dropped, I got a little antsy and popped both my 4 and 5, which increases my damage and my firing speed, and went right at him. He then waited, knowing that that was going to happen, and Triage's 5 equipment will puts that mischance on him. So I'm only hitting for every. So he's got the redirect up. No, so we're just going to stun him this time. And we're going to fake it and wait. We're going to see if we get. See, this time he got scared and had to, I mean, he had to because there was 3 of us here. But we didn't make that same mistake. And now.
Is ours. Establish a perimeter. Ring the perimeter.
Down.
Nope. So, yeah.
See, it was quite a close match before, but it's now rapidly turning where the Decepticons having the upper hand.
So, and the equipment that is on my keyboard, so we don't want any of this right now, so we're going to knock her down, like that, and she doesn't want any of this. So, as you saw, my spark was getting damaged directly, which is the equipment. Stole that kill. So, got myself healed to full, little kill steal action. Catapult, really dangerous because she can damage directly to my spark. So that's why I wanted to immediately make sure that I either knocked her down or stunned her. But since I didn't have my S-Tech up, you can quickly switch to your sniper rifle and then miss your shot. That can be terrible. Stun him though. So that's one thing. If you're going to play a Dust Storm, you're going to want to get really good at switching from or switching to your we've got both points, so I'm allowed to chase. If I keep him off a point and he's a healer, it's really worth it. He has mischance out, but mischance in a redirect. That's one thing you kind of don't want to do. I mean, I guess if I do get through the mischance, it still will redirect, but you're not getting the most out of it. Because you really want, if you use that redirect, you really want to cause as much damage as you can to me. And that's why with the redirect, you want to use it early.
Yeah.
You want to use it when you have the health to kind of be like, you know what, I'm going to stand in that Electronova, I'm going to let you kind of pile on and hit me. That's what you're hoping for. At the end of your life pool, I don't care if you can redirect, you can't afford to do it. He's absorbing, so we're going to go ahead and knock him down. And now we're going to do Electronova, now that we know the absorb is done. Get that damage down. They're running 3 overclocks. This is like kind of terrifying. So overclock, I think, is a little better than Dust Storm.
Okay.
In terms of like a one-on-one fight, because having both plasma and spark weapons.
Shield and spark.
Yes.
There is opportunity
and look at that. Catapult showed up. So right there is exactly why Overclock is very good against Dust Storm, is his 6 equipment puts that absorb on him. So he becomes really tanky 1v1. If I had, someone else with me, that absorb isn't going to last very long. But 1v1, I can't deal any damage to him. And he's just constantly, popping damage down on me. And at that point in the fight, both of us probably don't have any shields left. And it turns into who has the better... Oh, pretty good. Once again, I think we saw that last week as well. That as soon as he got knocked down, hit that absorb, get my Electronova off. I have no S-Tech, he has no equipment. It's kind of a fair trade.
But Decepticon still won, which is all that matters.
Yeah. To be fair though, we didn't really see Sparkscape too much there. We kind of showed that if you kind of do forget about him, he will make your team pay. We assassinate him, he goes away, and then I guess they were just doing a good enough job that I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I was cleaning up the wrong kills.
Let's just have a look at your scores. Oh, you're second against Benny, once again stealing the spot.
Yeah.
But they were very close on the 2 sides.
Yes. Score-wise, everyone had a good game.
Nice.
I've done it so many times. That's one thing. You play Duststorm. You play her well. You can play her well, but there's a good chance that you're gonna end up dead because if 2 or 3 people focus you and they get one immobilize off, you don't have the health pool for this. So you got to be really kind of in and out, or accept that you're gonna go down and take 2 with you. If you take 2 with you, you're doing your job.
So it's quite good if you have the exploding power core in you as well.
Yes, there is a power core that when you are taken offline, you explode. Kind of think Martyrdom from Call of Duty, except it's instant and does a pretty decent amount of damage. So now that we got that, you want to check to see if we got any more questions?
Yeah, so that was us giving you a look at how to both play Sparkscape and how to wipe the floor with his metallic face. So now we're going to jump to some questions, hopefully, on the Twitch chat and see what we can answer. Should be good. So let's see what we get. In the meantime, I will not do any more dancing because I don't want to become a GIF again. Questions. Is it possible to score a headshot in the game?
No, there are no headshots in the game. Oh, yes, you can get headshots, but we don't give you credit for them. But trust me, when I snipe, I try for the headshot. Always boom headshot.
It's about targeting.
Yeah.
Just making sure you target the enemy rather than targeting specific bits.
Yes, it's always just if you score the hit, you score the hit.
Yeah.
There's no bonus or decrease depending on what part you hit.
If they are in red, you can hit them, or green if they're your allies. There's one question for PvE. We've got some PvE in our game.
Yes, we do.
So we've got a couple of things. We have our outer base, which is this one for both the Autobots and the Decepticons that let you go off and do public missions. Is what we call
Public
them?
missions.
Public missions. These are, excuse me, my stomach made a weird noise. These are just missions that anyone can join up and group together with. They're things like Terracons spawning or members of the opposing faction turning up. You can also mine for Energon and stuff whilst you're there. We also have a mode called Crisis Maps. These are where you work together to take on currently hordes of Terracons, which are undead transformers, and try and get hold of as much Energon as possible. Or in my case, try not to die quite as often as I did in the last live stream I did of it. So yes, we do have some PvE. Let's have a look. Jokesoft, will there be any more characters in the future?
Yes. There are plenty more. Stay tuned to TransformersUniverse.com.
The surface.
We only have, what, 6 for each faction right now?
No, there's more.
Well, I'm saying in-game right now.
Oh, in-game.
Yeah, no, I know there's... trust me, I know there's... I helped build them. I know there's plenty more.
Yeah, you haven't even seen the full list on the website or even the silhouettes of some of the website. There are many more. Roy6056, why did you delete the Crisis game mode? We haven't deleted it. For the closed beta, we have disabled it temporarily. We want you to get into as many matches for PvP as possible because that's what we want to focus on. So, yeah, for the time being, Crisis modes have been disabled, but they will be back. It's just for this moment in time.
Yeah, we're trying to get some data, some good PvP data, so we want to get everybody in as many matches as we can.
Sea of Falling Stars is asking about Earth Movers and Cranes. We've got... Transformers has like 30 years of... Yeah, literally 30 years of history with various different types of vehicles. So we're definitely going to have some new and interesting vehicles in future. I can't guarantee exactly what types, but we're well aware of the type of stuff that you guys want, and we want some of the things as well. I'd particularly like to be able to turn into some type of mechanical deadly tarantula, but that's probably a long way off.
Wasn't one of them a train?
A train? I think there might have been a train. I know there was one called Astro Train, but I'm fairly sure he turned into a plane.
Oh.
I may have got this confused with something else, but I remember there being one with that name. Will there be a camo ability? I'm presuming you mean like a camouflage. Any characters with camouflage? He says in a high-pitched weird voice.
I was going to say, can I give that away? I'm gonna
find out later.
Yeah, guys, if I still have a job, you'll know I was allowed to give this away. But yes, certain bots will have a type of cloaking ability.
You heard nothing.
Yeah.
Someone has just said crow. Yes, crow. Oh, I was right. Astro Train is a train.
Hey,
Go me.
there we go.
No, wait, I was wrong because I said Astro Train was a
Yeah,
plane.
I thought it was a train. I
Not
just didn't
me.
know the name.
Go you.
Our powers combined.
Someone is asking why macro isn't in the beta yet. Our beta builds are constantly sort of updating and stuff, so not everything is going to be there for every build. So yeah, it's really that straightforward. When the game launches, all of the characters that you see on our website will be available, but not everything will be in the beta builds as we work on various different fixes and improvements and stuff. Oh, no new questions. Will we be at BotCon? Yeah, yes, we will.
I was going to say, actually, we
is a strong word.
Yeah.
Currently, I will be at BotCon.
I got you.
Are you at
Yeah,
BotCon?
I found out as of 3 hours ago that I'm going to
There are
BotCon.
two of us at BotCon.
I'm only there Saturday and Sunday, though. I won't be there
I hate
Friday.
you.
You go Friday. Friday's all you. Saturday and Sunday, I'll be there.
So yes, we will be at BotCon. We won't have you won't be able to play at BotCon, but we will be there. Yes, come talk to us about Transformers Universe and learn stuff. Questions. Someone is complaining that I haven't answered his macro question. I'm fairly sure I answered the macro question.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just said we just update.
That's, the game builds are updated differently, so he's
Yeah,
not
we've.
in there at the moment.
As I
If you
said,
want
we've
to build-
changed. I think he got moved around at the same time that we kind of shuffle around with the new bots, that the warriors that you get to start with. So we're just kind of we're selectively dropping in warriors as we see fit that kind of provide a decent balance for each team, because everyone kind of has, I don't want to say a counter, but everyone has a warrior that's really good to play with and against. So it's just all
Because
scheduling.
Sparkscape is kinda a bit like the Autobot flatline, a bit,
Yeah,
slightly.
as in the fact that he's a hybrid, yes.
Anyway, I'm not
No.
really sure what other questions are being asked. There's a lot of questions about going to need detail. I also can't comment on things like, boss fights stuff in the game. Well, there is. We've seen some in the crisis modes. There is was it Terracon King? Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the Terracon King. He's an NPC boss fight, who is very tough.
Cool.
Yep. So, I think that is largely us for today. We just wanted to give you a quick insight into Sparkscape, how to fight him, how to defeat him. If you want more information, make sure you are registered at www.transformersuniverse.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at MMOTransformers. You can also follow the community team on our various different Twitter handles. I am at Revenant Crow. Josh is at JagXJoshT. And Amelie is at JagXAmelie. Yes, so you can follow us there and chat to us, and it'll be great. You can also follow us on YouTube at /TransformersUniverse, Facebook /TransformersUniverse. So, that's been us for today. Bye.
Take it easy, guys.